The love-hurt relationship I have with Blizzard continues. Now, I've made my peace with lots of my friends, including myself, at least temporarily, walking away from Blizzard after the Hong Kong issues. I have since softened my opinion after talking to a lot of fellow players who feel like, look, we can criticize the company just as loudly as a customer. And that's true. Do I think that it's probably better off that people don't give them money if they disagree with the stuff? Yes, I do. But also, life is short. And if you love the game, every major corporation that produces something you like has probably done something that you really dislike. So at the end of the day, you've just got to enjoy what you got to enjoy. You know, I picked up Classic again because my subscription auto-renewed and I wasn't paying attention. And you know what? I don't necessarily feel like a big hypocrite while I'm playing the game. I'm just having fun. And that's really what life's about. You know what also life is about? Taking advantage of an amazing good deal to make your walls look awesome while also supporting the channel. I think today is the last day you can get them. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Displate. They're high quality prints on metal. They come in both gloss and matte finish and in a wide variety of sizes. And because you all have been so supportive of Displate, they gave me a monster discount good for just a few days. This ends on August 30th. 1 to 2 Displates, 20%. 3 to 4, 30%. 5 or more, you're saving 37% off. And Displate is a one-of-a-kind metal poster designed to capture your unique passion. It mounts magnetically, so you don't have to put any holes in your walls, and they swap in and out super easily. I myself have a huge collection of them, and they have a huge selection available. Yeah, they have Marvel. Yeah, they have Cyberpunk. Yeah, they have retro video games, but they also have maps, and they also have animals. Just an absolute huge selection from Displate. So follow the link in the pinned comment today before August 30th and get yourself a couple of Displates. Not only will you make your wall awesome without leaving holes in it, you'll be able to swap them out, keep it looking fresh, but you'll be supporting the channel directly too. Make sure you get yours today. A huge thank you to all of you for continuing to support the channel in that manner, getting yourself some awesome Displates. If we do really well, maybe next month they are gonna maybe we'll be able to get a couple customs. Now, Blizzard is no stranger to censorship. Remember, even back in August, Blizzard removed skeletons from World of Warcraft Classic to prevent hate speech and ads. Because what would happen is you'd line up skeletons to form a certain word. It was a funny meme that like one person could ruin a small group of people, you know? It stinks that Blizzard acts like this. Like, they literally only focus on the bad apple in the bunch, and that really drives a lot of their policy. You know, if you look at how they removed, they banned the OK hand symbol from Overwatch. Why? Because 4chan convinced you? Like, there's not a person on the planet that believes it's a symbol for white supremacy. But for whatever reason, Blizzard bans it. They give them, and this is my point all along, is you give these people, if they're really that bad, why are you giving them so much power? Some fans looking forward to Classic had been disappointed by this news, as skeletons were a fun feature in early versions of the game. They made in-game events feel more realistic as they lined the battlefields to symbolize PvP combat and that had taken place earlier on. That was always cool. Or even marked a comical spot where another player had died. Some fear that getting rid of the skeletons might take away from World of Warcraft authenticity, as moves takes a game a step back from its purpose, recreating the original World of Azeroth. I do think so. I understand they did it, but why they did it? But like, there's already a report feature in the game. Like, if I saw, if people, well, I wouldn't be offended by anything I saw, but I mean, if people really were offended by something, they could just report it, or you could have it refresh. I don't know. It's just crazy. Obviously, everybody remembers the Hong Kong situation with Blitzchung, and the hypocrisy we saw there with Blizzard, acting extremely harshly on him, and then Jalen Brack coming out on stage wearing a pride pin and saying, well, some politics are okay as long as they don't offend China. You also have Blizzard censoring chat and character names related to Hong Kong, which is ridiculous. I create a character. I want it to honor Hong Kong. Maybe I'm from Hong Kong. Now I can't honor that. But yesterday was perhaps the most hilarious move yet. Now, this is via boundingintocomics.com, but also while I was playing WoW yesterday, people were talking about it. Blizzard has gone back and edited out a single curse word from like 10 years ago. It's not just any curse word. You'll find out why. It seems that Blizzard Entertainment is combing through their smash hit MMORPG, World of Warcraft, for anything problematic, as the game studio had recently removed a single swear word from a piece of dialogue present in the game for years. The B word was removed from a conversation between Garrosh and Sylvanas, wherein the former Horde war chief orders Sylvana to watch your clever mouth. And here's proof that it exists. Wait for it.
Watch your clever mouth, bitch.
By the way, it's the Horde. We all know they're unwashed heathens. You would never hear somebody from the Alliance talking like that. Am I right? I feel those dislikes. I appreciate my Horde viewers, too. Look, somebody's got to play Horde. For those unfamiliar with the game's lore, the undead Forsaken were left in a bad position at the conclusion of the event seen in Wrath of the Lich King, as their numbers had been devastated due to the death of numerous soldiers of the campaign through Northern and the lack of reproduction caused by the undead zombie-like qualities. To solve the issue, Sylvanas makes a deal with a powerful female, Valkyries, who proceed to resurrect fallen Horde soldiers into members of the undead Forsaken in exchange for freedom of the Lich King's servitude. However, when Garrosh is shown that the necromancy is a solution to the dwindling numbers of Horde forces, his general disdain for the undead leads him to disavow Sylvanas and insult her with the term in question. Now, we know that Sylvanas is a huge part of the upcoming Shadowlands expansion for World of Warcraft retail, so I'm guessing they were looking at, maybe they want her to be the face of WoW going forward. The change should not go unnoticed, as Twitter user Krexel caught the change and called out the company saying, "Blizzard, you cowards. Why did you remove this word from the Garrosh dialogue?" He would explain his views on the removal reason that, to me, the conversation is completely and tonally different without Garrosh saying this. It removes the disdain he and the rest of the Horde had for Sylvanas at the time. Now, I don't disagree with this. They could replace it with a different word, but they didn't. They just cut it, because how are you going to fit that in? They say at the very least, Blizzard could replace it with another insult like whelp or something. The issue would eventually be escalated to World of Warcraft lead narrative designer Steve Denisser argued that the issue with the word you could just replace with some more reasonable insult, and tagged him difficult. Tagged him, Denisser, directly. One user, Chaotic Druid, disagreed with the necessity for the insult and reasoned that the tone shows the disdain without the insult. Well, the tone does. He's obviously not mad. But is this this is why physical media is so important. Is this, the end of the world, terrible, thing? No, but it's just another just another sad thing. Like, come on. Are we going to go back and do this to movies too? It's not like this type of dialogue wouldn't be happening on the battlefield. All right. And it's not like Sylvanas. You could give Sylvanas an equally sharp retort too. But we're going back and essentially, again, not a huge deal, but you're still going back and rewriting history for PC reasons, because you knew Sylvanas was going to be at the big front end of Shadowlands, and you were worried that people were going to find this dialogue, and then there was going to be some articles written about it. Better to just piss off the existing customers that you have than create new angry ones that probably aren't even your customer anyway. This is one of the primary reasons that at least I justified, and you could call me a sellout, and I think that's reasonable. But for me, at least as a customer, and if I'm dumping on them, then at least they can't come back to me and say, well, you're not even a subscriber. You don't even, it's like when people, brigade my videos. By the way, if you like this video, please leave a like on it. Leave a comment down below. I would absolutely love that. When people brigade, it's like, oh, these aren't even my subscribers, so I don't care. Or on Twitter, when you get, so it's at least that way I can say, look, when you drop the new expansion on October 27th early, I'm sorry, when you drop it early, it better be perfect. You're worried about people looking back and being upset. You could see Grum saying, Blizzard just changed Garrow's dialogue in WoW, a change that never needed to happen. How soon until they remove me from the credits like they did Notch? Well, that's what Blizzard's going to do. Just another round of censorship for World of Warcraft. It's just another day in the modern softy society. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.